NBA ratings. I think we talked about it maybe like a month ago or something. But honestly, it's still a argument, not an argument, but a big topic lately. You know, NBA been going down. A lot of athletes been saying it's the 3-pointers, you know, streaming companies and stuff like that. So I got some stats for you, my guy. So the NBA ratings are down 3% on TNT and down 28% on ESPN through November 14th. They've been down 48% since 2012. And the NBA Cup this year is down 10% from last year. And they average 1.5 million viewers on TNT and 1.16 million on ESPN. So, what is your takeaway about the NBA ratings being down? And what do you think is the problem? And what do you think should they do?
I think I agree. I see a lot of people uh talk about the streaming services,
Okay.
and because like they had games streamed on Amazon Prime, I believe this year. They had
No,
what
that'd be next year.
ESPN
That'd be next year.
next year.
That'd be next
Okay, so
year.
next year it's gonna be on Amazon Prime, and then you got the NBA app. Then you got ESPN. Then some is on ABC. Like it's too many places where you have to go in order to stream these games. So I think that's a big part of it as well. Now the 3-point shooting. I mean, I get where people are going with that, but like you said earlier in the pod, like if these teams don't shoot as many threes as they have, you won't see teams coming back from 20-point blowouts. You won't see some teams coming back from almost 30-point blowouts. So I don't think the threes is really that big of a deal. But the streaming services, I think that plays a big part of it because you got to pay for it because of the league pass. That's expensive, and then some people don't even have cable anymore. Some people just stream everything. Um, so yeah, I think streaming is a big part of it. That's a really big part of it. Because when you got to go 7 places to watch a game, 7 different places to watch just one game, I don't even want to watch it at that point. I just look at the highlights.
So I do agree with the streaming because, like, to watch, you got to get ESPN. What you got to watch on ABC, TNT. Like, it's just a whole bunch of stuff. NBA TV. Like, it's just a whole bunch of stuff you got to do. And then next year they're going to be on Amazon Prime, ESPN, NBC. Like, it's gonna be, and then that's just a lot of money, and people don't want to spend all that just to watch some games. But I do think the threes do play a part because credit. I don't know if you saw that stat with the Bulls and the Hornets. They set the record with the most
75,
3-point minutes. Yes, and the thing
75.
is, like, those are two bad teams. We get it. But even if it was two good teams, do we really want to see 75 or just 30, 50 misses in a game, though, or just jacking up threes to some viewers? Now, me personally, I don't care because I'm gonna watch regardless. I don't. To a casual fan, which is what it's more important to a casual, I don't think a casual fan wants to see just people just jacking up threes all day. I don't believe that. That's just not fun basketball. That the minute they touch the ball, three, get the rebound. It could be a 3-on-1. We see it all the time. It'd be a 4-on-1, somebody pulling up for three and brick.
Pulling up for a three. You know?
Yes. It's like, bro, nobody wants to see that. No, nobody wants to see that. And another thing that the NBA needs to do more, they need to put more. Why I can't think of the word. I can't think of the word. They need to put more shine on their younger players, bro. I saw somebody said that the Celtics and the Thunder face off for the first time, and I think it's in January or February, and it's on League Pass. Brother, if y'all don't change that game to basically ESPN
Yeah,
or TNT,
that
they
should
got
be
the
a
two
that should
best
be a
record.
televised game. Yeah, that should be a
My point
televised game.
exactly. That's my point. Y'all need to advertise y'all stars more. We like the Thunder, bro. The Thunder, y'all saw it last year that the Thunder was an up and coming team, and y'all
Hmm.
still don't give them as many a lot of televised games. Y'all still not doing it. Same with the Magic, not giving them a lot of televised games. Shit, even the Timberwolves, y'all say Anthony Edwards was Michael Jordan last year. They still ain't getting a lot of televised games. So what are we doing? That's what y'all need to do. Y'all need to, bro. Y'all need to stop milking LeBron and Steph. That's what y'all need to really stop doing.
Yeah.
I get it. LeBron face of the league for now. Kevin Durant is a part of the face, at least Steph Curry part of it. But those dudes ain't gonna be here forever. So what y'all gonna do when they gone? Y'all gotta stop milking that and give these other young stars
I
more
mean,
love.
they've started to. I mean, I've seen more Shea commercials. I've seen a lot of Anthony Edwards commercials. I mean, so they've started
With
to.
games though.
Yeah,
But that's
yeah,
what I mean. I'm talking about games.
dang, yeah. And
Because if
then look,
nobody pays for league pass, how we gonna see them?
that's true. That's definitely true. That's definitely true. And then even like they Christmas games, like they Christmas games were not even all that exciting this year. I don't think they got the Christmas games right in a minute, bro. Like things like that make you want to tune in to watch these national televised games. Like, yeah,
Okay. So and we're gonna do obviously our our pick'ems at the end of the pod. But so the Spurs and the Knicks. Now the Spurs, they're better this year, obviously. And the Spurs were kind of a weak team last year. But we know why they put the Spurs on Christmas. Only for Wendy.
Wemby,
We know why they did that.
Wemby.
Yes, that's literally the only
No
reason.
one wants to see that game.
Timberwolves, Timberwolves and Mavericks, I think that's cool. That's not bad to me.
Yeah, that's a
I
cool
think
one.
that's
That's a
cool.
cool one.
76ers and the Celtics, that looked good in the beginning, but Embiid might
But
not
now it's
play.
not. Yeah.
Yes, it don't look that good. Lakers and the Warriors, they milk it. They
No,
gotta milk LeBron and Steph. They gotta do
I
that.
don't want to see that game. That's a bad matchup. I don't
And
like
then
that
the
game.
Nuggets and the Suns, that game low key it's not a bad game, but that's not
I don't want to see it.
That game don't say sexy to me. It don't say sexy.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's
Mm-hmm.
not bad, but could they done better? Bro, y'all could have put the Thunder on. Bro, I think Thunder and Knicks would have been amazing.
Yep. Thunder and Knicks would have been good. You could have did the Mavs. I mean, the Mavs, T-Wolves and the Suns. Could have did that one. They had potential to do a lot of good games, bro. But they don't. But I mean, like I said, I think the threes that plays a part in it. But I think it's mostly the streaming services, bro. Because if it's not accessible to everyone, no one's gonna want to watch it. If I gotta pay $300 just so I can watch Shea Gildress play against the Celtics, I'm not gonna do that. I'd rather go on Stream East. Like, come on, dog. Like, like, yeah. That's why I think streaming service plays a very big part in it.
Bro, if I can find the tweet, somebody explained it probably the best I've seen on Twitter. I swear to God, I think I liked it. I hope I liked it. But he probably explained it the best. Let me see if I can find it. But yeah, I think it's threes. I think it's ratings. I think they need to just advertise their stars more. Like, and so because somebody said, like, they have I think it was on Pick a Side, they don't have a definitive star, really. Well, face of a league in this decade.
No,
There
they don't.
hasn't been a face of a league this
No,
decade.
they don't.
Like, obviously, I'm just gonna go back to probably what 70s, 80s, or whatever. You had Bill Russell, you
Oscar,
had Kareem, you had, if you want, Oscar, then you had Magic and
Dr.
Larry,
J.
then you had
Yeah, a bunch of
Mike,
people.
then you had Kobe and Shaq and them, then you had LeBron, then you got LeBron, KD, and Steph. Here we are now. There's not a definitive face of a league star in the 2020s. There hasn't really been one.
Yeah, right now, like they're trying to make Anthony Edwards it. Him and Jason Tatum. That's what they're trying to make as the face of the league. Jason Tatum and Anthony Edwards. Because those are the two commercials that I see the most between those two.
Yeah, but the reason Ant needs to win. He has to win to be that. Jason Tatum has won, but he's still not he's not still getting the love though. And he doesn't have the personality as Anthony Edwards.
Now, like, I'm not because the game used to just come on TNT, ESPN, and ABC. Those are the three
NBA
channels that
TV.
all the and NBA TV. Those are all the games that the games used to come on. But now, like you said, now it's 5, 6, 7 other services that we have to buy in order just to watch. If you want to at least try to watch every game of the season, that's too much, bro. That's too much.
And it's only just gonna get worse. It is only gonna get worse, brother. I cannot find that tweet. I can't believe I didn't like that tweet. Man, dude explained it really good. So, like, who do you think will be once LeBron leaves? Who do you think will be like? Who do you think will be face of the league, or will there be one? Honestly, since through the 2020s, do you think there'll be one?
I don't think it'll just be one specifically. I think they're gonna do the whole. It's gonna be multiple. So I think Jason Tatum, Anthony Edwards, I think Ja's gonna be in there. If Zion ever comes back to the court and stays there for a decent amount of time, him, and then of course Wemby. I think they're trying to push LaMelo. They trying to, but it's so hard to push him when his team isn't winning. So, yeah, I think it's gonna be a bunch of faces though. I don't think it's just gonna be one specifically. It's gonna be a bunch of them.
This one dude. Let me see if I can
Shay,
find it.
Shay's gonna be in there.
Okay, so this one dude, he said, I feel like what's lost in all of this is that they market Zion to be the face of the 2020s, and he's a total loser. And then this other dude,
Dang.
a legend of winning, he said, I have said this for years. Zion, Lonzo, Ben Simmons, and Andrew Wiggins not being superstars plays a bigger role in the ratings than people want to admit.
Wait, he said,
So
he said Lonzo, who?
he said Zion, Lonzo, Ben Simmons, and Andrew Wiggins not being superstar plays a much bigger role in the ratings than people want to admit. Because
Because they was,
Zion
yeah,
came out as this generational prospect. I still think he is kind
yeah,
of generational. Hasn't been healthy. Lonzo, we all know Lonzo was really hyped up
he
in
had that
in
hype, yeah.
UC. And Magic said, yo, your jersey gonna be in the Raptors, and then you trade him, and then he's been hurt. Ben Simmons, he kind of falled out because of all the stuff, but he was good, but he has failed out with Andrew Wiggins. Andrew Wiggins was always a good player. He was just never a superstar type player.
Mm-hmm.
And and I think you're more into the college game to me more than me. Was Andrew Wiggins not projected to be like that
No,
guy coming out?
no, Andrew Wiggins was deserving of the number one pick when he
No, I'm
came
not
out.
saying that. But
Yeah,
what did he? But what did he coming out to? Was he coming out to be that guy though? And he hasn't been the guy though.
no, yeah. He definitely was because it was all stemming from high school and how athletic he was. He even put up some great plays at Kansas when he was there with Joel. Yeah, he was definitely thought as the next big thing for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, he hasn't lived up to it. Yeah.
So you agree that those
No, I
four?
wouldn't necessarily say they're the reason. I'll say Zion for sure. Like Zion for sure. Is a big part of that. Andrew Wiggins, not so much.
Ben
But
Simmons?
Zion for sure. Ben Simmons, nah. Because when I don't see when Zion came out, I seen, and you can tell they were trying to push Zion as the face of the league. I don't think they were really trying to push Ben Simmons or Andrew Wiggins or any of them as the face of the league. Like you can tell they were trying to do that with Zion. You can tell, but not with them other ones.
Well, he didn't
Nah.
say face of the league, but I understand what you're saying. He's just saying those. He's basically saying those four are the reasons why the ratings are low because, like you said, those guys come out to be like these hype number one overall picks. Well, Alonzo was number 2, I think,
Yeah,
and
he's
they
too
just been, well,
mediocre.
Zion hasn't really been role players, but Zion hasn't been role players, but all of the others have been role players. Well, Ben Simmons wasn't a role player really, but now they just been role players. And they were
Yeah.
projected high, especially I feel like Lonzo, he had a lot of hype coming out. Zion had way more hype than
But
him, but Lonzo came out with a lot of hype.
but the hype enough to be the face of the league. I don't think Zion. I'm not Zion. Lonzo had
The
that
rate
much of
no,
a hype.
the ratings low. The ratings being low because Lonzo was supposed to be,
That guy.
Lonzo was supposed to be that guy, and he just became just a role player.
Oh
This is
God.
before the injuries. I mean, I think it kind of plays a part, but I don't think it was a big enough part. But I agree. I think it's the streaming, and it's only gonna get worse. And the 3-pointers, I think that plays a part. Because what did Shaq say? He said basketball is like what the NBA is terrible right now, something like that. I think he said something like that. So I mean, I think it's yeah. I don't know. I'm really not that big on like the ratings being down because what the NBA gonna do? Shut down? No. Y'all
No.
still go watch.
No.
Oh, and one last thing, bruh. People keep saying that they can't watch a game and like they can't watch their home team play, and it's the blackout and stuff, bruh. They only do that because they want you to go in person to see. That's the only reason why. So you can go in person to watch the game. And from that perspective, I understand why I want you guys who are in this city to go in person instead of watching it on TV.
I get mixed feelings about that because if I buy League Pass, I should get every single blackout game. I should watch every single team whenever I want if I get League Pass. And then as far as being in that own state, like you should have it on your local TV. So that's just one thing. But I do get them saying like, "Hey, come in and watch your home team play." But everyone doesn't have the money to, buy a ticket to a basketball game. If they did, a lot of people would go, but they don't. Um, so I got a love-hate relationship with that as well. Like, I don't think they should have blackout games. Honestly, I don't think they should. Because then what about the people
I'll,
that can only what about the people that can only watch it on when it's nationally televised because they got basic cable and it's on 7? Well, you know what I mean? So now you're telling me I can't watch it because I'm in my hometown?
I ain't gonna lie. If you still got just basic cable now, something wrong. You need to have some type of regular, like advanced cable. We're in 2024.
Bro, I don't even think people buy cable like that no more. I know I don't
No,
use cable at all.
no, nobody buys cable no more.
Yeah, like cable is obsolete, bro. Like, so yeah,
No.
they need to take away those blackout games, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That could be another
I'll
reason why
say
their
this.
viewership is down. That could be
I'll,
another reason.
I'll say this. They should only do blackout games in your city instead of the ones that's close to you. Because I know when I
Yeah.
used to live in Carbondale, it was just it was Bulls, Pacers, and Grizzlies. Why am I getting blackout games for Grizzlies and Pacers? I'm not even in freaking Indiana and Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm just in this one state, I should only just be blackout to the Bulls at least, not the
Yeah.
other two.
Okay,
At
I
least
can
do
agree with
that.
that.
At
I can
least
agree
do
with
that.
that. I can agree with that.
All right, that is it for our NBA rating.